Let's look into the reading comprehension passage. A giant eyeball discovered washed up on the shores of Florida has created an internet buzz and left marine biologists pondering its likely owner. The blue, softball-sized body part was stumbled upon Wednesday by beachcomber Gino Kovacki as he walked through the surf at Pompano Beach. Having kicked the object over, he found himself staring into the large lens of an as yet to be identified sea creature. It was very, very fresh, he told Florida newspaper The Sun Sentinel, adding, "It was still bleeding when I put it in the plastic bag." Experts put the eyeball on ice ahead of preservation in formaldehyde. It has since been sent to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Research Institute in St. Petersburg. Marine biologists are now attempting to discover the derivation of the dislodged eyeball. On Friday, an assistant biology professor at Florida International University in Miami said the eyeball could have come from a deep-sea squid or a large swordfish. Heather Bracken Grissom said she had started discussing the eyeball with her colleagues as soon as they saw the pictures on the internet. She added that the lens and the pupil are similar to the shape of a deep-sea squid's eye. Bracken Grissom also noted that a squid's eyes can be as large as soccer balls and that they can be easily dislodged. Question 1. According to the passage, which of these is the possible species from which the giant eyeball has come from? A. Cuttlefish, B. Jellyfish, C. Squid, D. Pupil. Now, it is evident from the passage that scientists conclude that the eyeball has come either from a squid or from a swordfish. So, option C, squid, is the right answer. There is no mention of cuttlefish or jellyfish in the passage, so you can conveniently eliminate options A and B. About option D, pupil is not a fish species at all. Pupil is part of the eye. Question 2. What is the meaning of the word dislodge? To dislodge is to remove something from its original structure. The word that comes close to this is option B, extricate. To extricate is to remove something from its original structure. So option B is the answer here. Let's also look into the other words. Option A, exculpate. Culpa, C-U-L-P-A, is the root word for blame or guilt. When someone is exculpated, he or she is freed from blame. So that is exculpate. While we are in this topic, let's also discuss a few other words that share the root word culpa. One is culprit, someone who is blameworthy. Culpable, blameworthiness. And of course, there is exculpation. Option C, innervate. Innervate is the opposite of energize. Innervate means weaken. Option D, etiquette. Now, it's very obvious that we are looking for a verb form here, whereas etiquette is a noun. It means manners, civilized manners. So that again is eliminated. Question 3. What is the main idea of the passage? A. To show that squid eyes can be easily dislodged. Option B. To show that the ocean has some unknown species. Option C. To show that a giant eyeball of an unknown species washed ashore. Option D. To show that a very large swordfish exists deep under the sea. Now, from the passage, we can conclude that it is still not certain that the eyeball is from a squid or from a swordfish. Correct? So option A and D can be eliminated on such grounds. Well, it is indeed known that squid eyeballs can be easily dislodged, but that is not the main idea of the passage. The main idea of the passage is to tell the world that a giant eyeball just washed ashore. And hence option C is the answer to show that a giant eyeball of an unknown species washed ashore. Look at option B to show that the ocean has some unknown species. It might be true, but that is not the main idea of the passage. The main idea of the passage involves most of the paragraphs that are in the passage. Option B is clearly not the right answer, hence. Question 4. How is it ascertained that the eyeball found washed on the shore was fresh? A. Carbon dating analysis proved thus. Option B. Marine biologists postulated that eyeballs disintegrate very soon. Option C. The finder found the eyeball along with the injured animal. Option D. There was trace of blood on the eyeball. Now, the correct answer here, according to the passage, is there was trace of blood on the eyeball. The finder of the eyeball told the newspaper that it was very fresh and it was still a little bloody. That is how it is ascertained that it was very fresh. So option D is the answer. There is no mention of carbon dating analysis and hence option A is eliminated. There is no talk of eyeballs disintegrating very soon in the passage and hence option B is also eliminated. Option C, the injured animal, well, it is not found along with the eyeball. If that is the case, then it would not be an unknown species. We would obviously know what the species is. So option C again is eliminated since the injured animal was not found along with the eyeball. So option D is the answer. Question 5. The giant eyeball discussed in the passage is from a swordfish. True or false? Until the conclusion of the passage, it is very clear that scientists have not decided what species the eyeball belongs to, and hence there is no definite answer to that question. It can be from a swordfish, it can be from a squid. We don't know for a fact, and hence option B, false, is the right answer.